Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is Lily and I make videos about holistic health, ranging from diet and lifestyle to emotional health, self-love. A lot gets covered, so if any of that sounds good to you, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ding the little bell so that you will be notified when I post videos. So I have been on YouTube for several years now, and for some of you who have been with me the whole time, thanks by the way, but you've probably noticed a steady progression in my weight loss progress. It's also been over a year since I started the weight loss series, in which I provided a lot of videos about diet, caloric intake, exercise, emotional health, and a lot of other factors that can influence effective, long-term, permanent, and relatively easeful weight loss. But since I've accumulated a lot of new subscribers since then, I just wanted to check in with you guys and also give you an update about where I am in my weight loss journey, how I got there, and give you some good details so you can achieve your weight loss goals as well. So this is going to be a 3-video series, and I'm starting with my body or physique update, which is the video that you're obviously watching right now. And I want to do this video because right now, I am at the lowest weight that I have ever been at in my adult life, and this is also the most stable my weight has ever been, and I have been able to achieve and maintain this weight loss without any purposeful caloric restriction and without forcing myself to exercise. And as a person who spent all of her teen years and a lot of her early adult life trying to starve my body into a shape that I wanted, and who used to make myself miserable forcing myself to exercise, being able to achieve and maintain this, especially as I'm getting older, is not only a significant achievement, but it is such a relief to not be having to think about food and calories all the time, to not be having to drag myself to the gym for punishing workouts. Like, it feels so good. I will also note that a lot of people who have been with me for at least a year or two have been commenting that it's obvious that I have lost weight recently. Now, I did a video where I discussed, the recent weight loss, but I do want to be really clear that I haven't lost any weight in the last couple of years. What has changed is my body composition. A couple of years ago, I got a lot more serious about lifting moderately heavy weights on a consistent basis. And with the weightlifting, I have been focusing predominantly on building muscle in my lower body, since genetically speaking, my lower body is definitely much smaller than my upper body. And so I've always felt a little bit top heavy and underdeveloped in my legs and butt. So a couple of years ago, I really started adding more mass to my legs and my butt through moderately heavy weightlifting. And that has just revolutionized my entire diet and lifestyle and body shape. As I've been putting on weight in terms of muscle mass, that metabolically active muscle has been burning up the body fat that I had left and was unnecessary and that my body doesn't need. And so without really trying, without doing any specific workouts for fat burning or anything like that, I have been slowly and steadily leaning out. And so I gotta say, understandably speaking, I look in the mirror now and I'm pretty damn satisfied with my body. I look great. But more importantly, I feel really healthy, and I feel energetic, and I feel light, and I feel capable, and I feel strong. And those feelings have significantly contributed to my ability to feel content and stable and relatively satisfied with myself and my life in general. However, I also want to be really clear that I was actually able to develop those feelings about my body. That satisfaction, that appreciation, that feeling of empowered strength when I was at my heaviest, which was well over 150 pounds. At some point, I got scared and stopped weighing myself. And that's no judgment on anyone or anyone's weight. That's just how I was feeling at the time. And so I find it quite ironic that I was only really able to achieve lasting, meaningful, and fairly easeful weight loss after I had already accepted my body the way it was, and after I was able to cultivate those feelings that I thought weight loss would bring me before I had lost weight. And so I know it can sound kind of condescending and crappy when some skinny girl who has achieved her weight loss goals tells people who perhaps are just starting out that, oh, you just have to accept yourself and it's your choice how you feel about your body. And it's so easy for someone just starting out to sit there and go, yeah, easy for you to say. But it is unfortunately, or I guess it's fortunate, it is fortunately true that the way that you feel about your body is your choice. And I can tell you right now, as a soul who is sitting in a fit, healthy, fairly trim, what most people would consider skinny body, that it really doesn't mean anything. And again, I know, easy for me to say, but my life didn't change when I lost weight. My life changed when I chose to be nice to myself, when I chose to be appreciative of what my body did for me on a daily basis, when I chose to believe that I deserved better treatment from me. And I've talked about this in videos before that are part of the weight loss series, and I will do my best to remember to link those up there. But I just want to reiterate that when I wanted to lose weight, it wasn't because I wanted to be skinny. It was because I thought that being skinny would create other things in my life. The idea I had in my head about being skinny when I was overweight was that when I became skinny, other things would naturally develop. Like my sense of self-worth. I would magically have self-esteem. I thought that men would be more interested in me, or that the men who were interested in me would be of a higher quality and treat me better. I believed that by losing weight, other people would see my value more easily. I believed that I would see my value more easily. I believed that my social life would be better. I would be more acceptable to others. I believed that my depression would magically lift. I believed that life would be easier than it felt when I was overweight. And I have not found that to be the experience. I did notice that all of those things that I thought weight loss and being skinny would bring me developed when I actually learned to be kind to myself and to accept myself unconditionally. And I just wanted to say that in a video that I know is going to get a lot of clicks because there's a picture of me in a bikini on the thumbnail, and I know how much so many women feel that they need that in order to be happy. So what I am proposing right now to all of you wonderful women and men who want to lose weight. There's nothing wrong with wanting to lose weight. That's totally fine. But what I would like to propose is that we go about it in an ass-backwards way of not waiting for our worth to increase as our weight decreases, but allowing our worth and our sense of self-acceptance, of self-love, of self-appreciation to rise independent of what the scale or the mirror says. And I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, that if you can get yourself there, when you can get yourself there, because it's not if, it's when you get yourself there, you will experience weight loss as a happy accident. And the whole experience of that, beyond being just like terribly Buddhist, is a gift that I would love to see more women and men give themselves. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is my body update after 5 years of slow and steady weight loss and loving myself as much as I know how, and learning how to a little bit more every day. Backsliding sometimes, and then making up the ground, and we keep going forward. So if this is perhaps your first video that you've seen of mine, or you're new to my channel, I do have a lot more videos about the practical ins and outs of what I ate and how much I exercised and other lifestyle factors that affected my weight loss in a big way. I encourage you to explore those. There will be lots of links down below in the description, and to stay tuned for the other 2 videos in this series where I will go over my workout routine and how I did it, practically speaking. Diet and lifestyle, the nuts and bolts of it, right? So if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, and share with anyone who you think would enjoy this. And until next time, make better choices for yourself. No one's gonna do it for you, and take really, really good care. I will see you all very soon. Bye.